Famer David Aldridge. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Hill, also Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Dort in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point guard. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Now here is Hill. Passes to Dort. Here's Horford. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Barton. The Thunder pull it in. Hill looking it over. Pass to Horford. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
The muscle, the weight room, the training coming into play right there for Horford. He was just able to work through that contact.
Now here's Murray. And the pass to Jokic. Murray against Hill. Clock at 6. He gets it in there.
Even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
And last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Jokic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Hill. Here's Dort. Millsap covering. The 19-foot shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Outside for Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Here's Dort. It's deflected.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly, effective at using it to snuff out shots. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
To the inside, Jokic, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Now
Hill. teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in.
Man, you got to love how precise Hill is and proficient he is with the floaters. Makes them nearly impossible to block with how fast he gets them off.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he banks in the layup.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. A different look for Oklahoma City. Here's Maladon. Pass to Muscala. To the middle. Maladon with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Kicks to Morris. It's hauled in by Diallo. Thunder trailing by 3. Passes it to Maladon. Here's Muscala. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Diallo inside. He's against Morris. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Dozier. Pass to Hartenstein. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Maladon. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from the elbow.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Denver, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
One shot.
Thunder trailing by 8. And here is Maladon. Here's Muscala. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And here they go. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Morris following the score by Oklahoma City. And now a fast break for the Thunder. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Morris with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next man up mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Diallo. He's out there with Maladon. Williams is out there with Mike Muscala. And it's Kusevski in at the 4. Morris with the bucket. Here's Maladon. He's got 5. He dishes it to Muscala. Pass to Diallo. Here's Kusevski. Back to Diallo. 4 on the clock. And that one, good. Diallo's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Teams changing it up here. Murray kicks to Barton. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
That free throw good from Barton.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a 2nd-round pick, he's come a long way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Denver. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Jokic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. Here's Jokic. Over Hill, and again it's Denver.
Going off that nice mid-range jumper. Jokic knows he has the green light to take these shots.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now, here is Hill, following the missed shot by Will Barton.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Barton outside. Hill against Murray. From deep. No good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Dort. Barton defending. Dort passes to Baisley, and that one is hammered home.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Harris against Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Murray. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Hill finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Offensive rebound, Jokic. Good work defensively by Horford.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Lets it go. Here's Baisley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Harris passes to Murray. But they recover it. Barton dishes to Murray. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good work defensively by Horford. Floats one up. Baisley, good. He has 6.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Harris outside. finds Murray. Barton right side. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Jokic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. And he jams it with authority.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets ahead. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, what can you say about superstar big man Nikola Jokic? Jamal Murray said there's really nothing he can't do other than jump. How about that, Jamal Murray?
That's a good one, but guess what? It's a lot of people that couldn't jump over great players. But nowadays, it's all about skills. Dribbling, shooting, definitely passing. The Joker does it all.
Is that the Joker? He loves to do this. But his playmaking stands out. That to me is what it is. You know, guys have been able to score in this league, but playmaking. But what's that laugh again, Jack? Man, that's a no-brainer.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Thunder trailing by 4. Now here is Hill. Count that bucket.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Jokic. Murray for 3. They get it back, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Harris outside. Back to Murray. At the elbow. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Here's Millsap. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, I like seeing Millsap sell that pump fake. He's very effective at drawing the foul once that defender has bid on the fake.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The first free throw is good.
And you know what I like about Paul Millsap is his all-around game. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds it, he passes it, defends other people very well. I mean, this guy really doesn't have any chinks in his armor.
Both free throws good for Millsap. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here is Maladon. He has 5. Horford finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Doubled by Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Muscala's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Dozier. And the layup's good off the glass. Dozier's got 5.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Maladon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. And beyond the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Murray. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Diallo's checked in. Denver leading by 8. To the inside. Dozier uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Back to Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Denver now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Morris, no good. Thunder trailing by 10. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Jokic has checked in for Hartenstein.
One shot.
That free throw good from Diallo. The Nuggets leading by 7. The dish now to Morris. Inside, Jokic. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Diallo. 7 points in the game. Here's Dozier. Rebound by Muscala. Thunder trailing by 9. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Jokic. He's got 14. Here's Dozier. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dozier's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
The Thunder making a change here. Beasley's checked in. .114 left in the third quarter. Now here's Melodon. Covered by Morris. Left side Williams. Lock at 6. Here's Diallo. Martin with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Morris. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Williams.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Diallo, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Melodon. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with George Hill. Then there's Horford. And it's Baisley in at the 4. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Out guarded by Barton. Here's Dort.
Fantastic defensive instincts, encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander following the basket by Jokic. Gilgeous Alexander against Harris. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 15. On the wing, Harris. Millsap trying to get open, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jokic.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Baisley. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Millsap looking it over. Harris outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 18. Hill left side. Pass to Dort. Jokic against Horford. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Barton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. They're trying to shut the door on this one.
Left side, Gilgeous Alexander. Murray with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The kick out to Hill. Outside, Horford. It's back to Hill. The Thunder with another miss.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Got to be careful how you defend Harris now because he's really good at drawing fouls.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And he makes the first.
This guy, Gary Harris, is a player on the rise. I love how confident he is. He knows he belongs in this league.
And Harris drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. To end the cold streak, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Gary Harris.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both good from the line that time. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Hill. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely to the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Knocked away. Here's Dort. Martin defending. The pass to Hill. It's hauled in by Jokic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Murray finds Barton. Pass to Jokic. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Baisley. And too long on the shot. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Murray. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Denver.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Both teams will make substitutions. Free throw drops for Millsap. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Maladon passes to Roby. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Denver. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Passes it to Millsap. Fades away. No good there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it back. Here's Diallo. Had a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Morris looking over the floor. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if this is something they're going to listen to me, I just want to make them better. So I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.